Are you admitting all your fears, or are you trying to hide them? And this is why it's important. So my name's James Dan from Inner Anthem, and this is another episode of Inner Anthem Insights. You see, I've been reading a book recently, which is a great book. I'm always reading books or listening to a book, and this is the Soul for Happy. Great book, covers a lot of things, wading my way through it, and he talks about fears. And I've obviously learned a lot about fears and worked on my fears and overcome my fears. But what I liked about this book was he really expressed the importance of really focusing on every single fear you have. And what I mean by that is, are the choices in your life dictated by fear? Even, for example, what you wear. Are you worried about what other people think of you? Therefore, you have to wear certain things. What you say and how you say it and who you say it to. Are you worried about the reaction that you will get from other people? Worried about rejection that you will get? Now, I can relate to all of this myself. I still have many, many fears. And what this book said about is it's important to recognize those fears, acknowledge them, and take ownership of them. And I think that's so true, because all the time that we're just sort of saying, oh, yeah, that those fears, they're not there, or we're not aware of them, they have power over us, especially when they're in the subconscious mind. So what we've actually got to do is we've got to really explore and become aware of all of those fears that are basically dictating the choices that we make in life. So what he recommends is writing them all down and really trying to get to the root fears. So again, if you're fearful of someone's reaction, what they might say to you, why is that? What exactly are you fearful of? Does that kill you? No. So it must be something deeper. And again, it might be that feeling of rejection, which comes from thousands and thousands of years ago when we had to be in a tribe to exist. So it comes back to that survival thing. So it is a case of writing down all your fears. That's ideal, or at least acknowledging them, be aware of them, and then you can make a choice as to, whether you want to give in to that fear and be dictated by those fears, or in actual fact, no, choose the opposite of that. And the opposite is the empowerment, is the love, is those higher vibration sort of feelings, following your heart, being authentic. We hear this word authentic a lot. I'm working on being authentic. I wouldn't say I'm authentic all the time. I try to be authentic. So this now is me being vulnerable to say, I haven't got it perfect, but I'm a process, I'm a journey, I'm working along on it, and I'm trying to be as authentic as possible. And being authentic is actually recognizing that you have those fears and then doing something about it, not just giving in to those fears. So you might have fears of rejection, you might have fears of failure, but again, what happens if you fail? What happens if you fail to something? Often you're worried about the reactions that other people will give you. That's often what you're worried about. So that's your fear. Again, it's important to try and get down to those core fears. So what are you learning? If you are learning something, or you want to write down one or more of your fears, then do so. Write it in the comment section. And look, I've also got something that will really help you with this process. And it's open today. I've opened it, but it really sort of starts on next week on the 1st of February, and it's called the Healing and Believing series. And basically we've got 14 different therapists and healers guiding you through processes that they use in their sessions with clients that pay, lots of money, hundreds through to thousands of pounds, to get this information and get this healing and get these transformations. I've created this portal basically where you will be able to access that for literally next to nothing. So I will put the link down below in case you're interested in that. And the reason I'm mentioning this now is because I'm talking about fears, and it has been different modalities of healing and therapy that have helped me to overcome my fears. So things like hypnosis, NLP, EFT, EAM, all of these kind of things. If you haven't got a clue what these are, well, you'll get to try them out and experience them within the Healing and Believing series. So I'll put that link below, but please comment what has been your major aha moment or insight from this Inner Anthem insights. And I'd love to know, I'd love to get a bit of feedback, see if this is helping you. And yeah, I look forward to serving you again in the future. My name's James Dan from Inner Anthem. Have an amazing, incredible day. Thanks for watching. Now, before you go, make sure you download this free, powerful visualization that I've given you access to. The address is on the screen. Just type that out and you'll get instant access.